we're live. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Don't we have to say our stuff, though?
Yeah.
Hi. Don't we do our thing, though?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. Hi.
This is new for us.
This is really new for us, so we don't know what we're fucking doing, apparently. I feel like I'm really close to Amber, though.
It's okay. I don't bite.
We love Amber.
So let's start off with welcome back to Small Town Big Mouths. This is Nikki, your resident bartender.
This is Amber, your one and only.
And this is Misty, a.k.a. Dolce.
Amber's going to start us off with some, it's not weird news, it's weird laws. Weird laws from other countries, it looks like.
Wait. I want to chime in really quick because I have a prompt on there to send your question to us. But I just realized I can't see what their question is.
I was going to say that.
I just joined right now.
Yay!
So
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
I'm screen recording.
Oh my God, this is perfect. Okay, so please, if you have a question for us, we would love to answer it. This is, again, very new. We're literally sitting at my dining table. Somebody chimed in right now.
Oh, Athena. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, Athena. I love it.
Of course it was Athena.
Yes, of course. We
And
love her.
she's at the coast right now.
Oh, she is. Athena, do you have a question for us? Anything?
I want to know if they can you hear us?
Thumbs up? Thumbs up?
Because the phone is fucking far away. Can you hear us?
We need some bifocals. Okay, so
I didn't think about if they could hear us.
Right.
Because
They
we can
can
hear
hear
us
us.
through our microphone.
Right. That's what earlier when I was doing it, I was like, they're not going to be able to hear me through my microphone. Why am I still talking?
If you joined, why don't you chat? Can you hear us?
Oh. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that we can see that there's.
Oh, yes, they can
delay.
hear us.
Yes.
Yay.
Hello.
Yay.
All right, you guys. So I have some weird laws that I came across. In Singapore, chewing gum is banned except for therapeutic purposes like nicotine gum.
I already knew this.
Dental gum, which requires a prescription.
Fuck gum.
I already
What
knew
the
this.
hell?
I went to Singapore and I was in the airport and I'm just like getting off because the plane and you don't want your ears to pop. So I get off the plane. I'm like just chomping my fucking gum away, and the lady comes up to me and she says something, and I'm like, "Oh, hello," and I'm just like, chewing up, blowing a bubble, and she's like, her eyes were like,
Oh my God.
they got all big, and I was like, "What?" And then my friend goes, "You can't chew gum anywhere in Singapore," and I was like, "Why did fucking someone tell me?" I didn't know.
It wasn't like
on a brochure.
Yeah.
No. And it's the cleanest city I've ever fucking been to.
It's
That's
because
why.
they don't chew gum.
They don't. Salt Lake City, very clean city. But I don't know about gum there.
Yeah. No, you can chew gum there.
Yeah.
So another one was France. It is illegal to name a pig Napoleon.
Well, that makes sense for the French.
Anybody hear of this shit? I mean,
it's
I'm
kind
just
of
wondering.
crazy.
I don't have my phone. My phone's the one recording. Hey, what do you see, Amber?
So this is what I see. Oh, we need to scoot over a little bit.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Scoot over.
Okay.
Scoot over.
So please, if you have any questions, please chime in. I'm looking from my phone. So in Italy, it's against the law to feed pigeons in Venice.
I also knew that.
You're just a world traveler.
I'm sorry, but I
aren't you?
am. I went.
Wait. I went to Italy. What?
I'm
You can't feed pigeons.
in Venice. They don't like you feeding the birds in Venice.
Oh.
They don't want them all over the place.
I'm glad I didn't.
It's kind of like when you go to the
Now I think
beach
about it.
and
Yeah.
you start feeding
The
the pigeons
seagulls.
or the seagulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say they stopped me in customs because I tried to bring back some seashells from Italy, from
Yeah.
the coast. Yeah.
It's live organism or something.
Yeah. Now I learned my lesson. You can't bring back a freaking
Yeah.
seashell.
She-shell.
Say that 10 times.
She-shells in
Seashore.
Venice.
So I would not be able to be in Japan because it's illegal to be obese, and citizens between the ages of 40 and 74 must have their waistlines measured annually.
Did you just say you wouldn't be able to
I
do
wouldn't be
that?
able to go.
Shut up.
Yes.
First of all, you're not obese, so let's just go there.
According to who? American
You
standards?
can go to Japan. They'll take your money. They don't give a fuck about that.
I think they mean it's illegal for citizens.
Maybe. Oh, and citizens between the ages of 40
Yeah,
and 74.
like you as a visitor can go there. What do you think? They're just telling fat people no, stay out?
That's
Maybe.
discrimination. But that still is discrimination.
It is,
Yeah.
but they're Japanese. They also make you do other crazy things.
Okay, so another super strange one, Switzerland. It's illegal to flush the toilet after 10 p.m. in an apartment building because it's considered noise pollution.
Noise
Okay,
pollution.
well,
I mean, who else gets up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night? I mean, I do sometimes.
You know what? I cannot.
I don't live in an
Confession,
apartment, but
I don't flush in the middle of the night. For one, it's water waste. I don't. So I pee,
Yeah.
I tinkle, and I go back to bed. In the morning, I go again, and then I flush. So
Yeah.
in the middle of the night, my urine sits.
I feel like that's okay. There's lots of people. There are lots of people that don't flush their toilets unless they're going number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting yellow and yellow
Yeah.
and yellow. Oh.
Yeah. Saving
Very
water.
aesthetic.
I follow some frugal shit on Facebook, and I'm like, what? And yeah, there was a whole bunch of people commenting on it, and I was like, get the fuck out.
Right?
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So another one, Denmark. Parents have to choose their baby's name from a list of pre-approved names, or they need special permission for other names.
Okay, that makes sense.
Why?
No, I mean it doesn't make sense,
It's
but
my baby.
it makes sense in Denmark why there's so many people with the same names.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are their names in Denmark? Rick?
I don't like. I ran into like people in like when we were in Amsterdam. We met like 3 people named. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like the same name, and I was like, "What?" And they were all from Norway,
Oh.
Denmark.
Well,
that
kind of
area.
like there's a bunch of Mikes or Steves
yeah,
or
but it's
Matt.
not. It's
We have
like
a Matt
it's
Flores
like
on there
Inger
now.
or something. Like their name was like
Interesting.
Inger. Like
Inger.
yeah, whatever it is,
Crazy.
And, then
whatever.
that's the name they improve?
Yeah.
Inger?
They're like Inger. That's a good one.
Well, in Thailand, it's illegal to step on money because it bears the image of the king.
Yes.
So, if your money's flying away, do not step on it.
My money's not flying away. I can tell you
Yeah.
that right now. I'd be like,
I didn't realize how many of these places I had actually been to because I have been to Thailand and I did know that because I did read up on shit in Thailand because I was scared to go to Thailand jail.
yeah, I would be too.
You can get $4 massages.
You can. I did.
I didn't even think about reading laws before you go
Yes,
somewhere.
absolutely.
I
You guys,
definitely didn't.
PSA announcement. Read laws if you're
Yeah.
traveling to another country. Because think about, remember that basketball player girl?
Yes,
And she got-
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
got
She got
caught.
caned.
Yeah.
And this is the importance of it because
Fuck.
I'm a pot smoker. So to me, I went to Italy. I took my vape pen with me. Wasn't worried about it. But when I started reading the laws in fucking Thailand, it's like punishable by death. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm just going to have a fucking totally sober, drinks, but did not take any. I've taken that thing to Mexico. I've taken it to Italy. I've taken it to fucking Amsterdam. Like I've taken it all over, but I did not take it to Thailand because I read that.
Crazy.
That is-
And I
mean,
did know.
I know people that smoke weed and when they go on vacation, they just don't do it. They're just
Right.
like, I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I don't need to smoke. And that's cool. I mean, I'm not a smoker, but
Yeah. I mean, you can, but there's also ways to get it in that it's not, or I
you
take my.
keister it?
No, because I don't. It's not flour.
I just
It's
thought
a
we
vape.
probably don't look like Lodi's, but we definitely look like. Look at this whole thing.
Right.
I just look at all this.
They're like,
I
that's a
don't
lot of
know.
alcohol there.
It just happens
Wait,
to be
hold
where
on.
we're positioned. In my house, the bars behind
Just
us.
so you guys know,
Oh my God.
the reason all this shit's on the table is because earlier we were trying to do it from our phones, like on the table, so we all had something to prop our
So
phone
I,
up. So
I grabbed from the bar,
Yeah.
like a prop. Yeah.
it's not
Oh
because
my
we're
God.
alcoholics.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying.
I mean,
just thought
speak
about
for
that.
yourself, please.
Well, I only know one person that can dust off a couple of bottles.
Okay,
of
so
wine.
I think this month, this is probably going to reflect more on you because I think you like to wear high heels.
Oh.
So in Greece, high heels are banned at ancient monuments to prevent damage to the sites.
Stones.
Well, if I was going to ancient monument, I'm not wearing high heels.
Right.
Yeah.
Tennis shoes, flip-flops,
Tennis shoes,
yeah.
Probably not
Definitely.
even flip flops in
Yeah.
other countries.
So in Australia, it says in Victoria, only a licensed electrician is allowed to change a light bulb. Well, thank God, because I don't want to change them anyways. Mr.
Yeah,
Electrician,
but that
come
means your
here.
lights out. You gotta wait for somebody.
Yeah, you're paying
sucks.
someone.
Maybe
$50
I'm
an
married to
hour.
one.
Everybody's marrying an electrician in that town.
Right.
Or they get a license.
Thank you to our new viewers. We have Matt Flores, 808 Butter, and
Hi,
Madison
Matt.
Hi,
Walker.
Matt. Hi.
Hello. Let's see.
Do they have questions for us? Shoot.
I don't see any.
Have you
So
heard
we-
anything that you
Yeah,
want us to
Amber's
talk about?
Amber's also following us, and she's got this open. So if you guys have a question that we can't see from here because we're all blind, but Amber's got her phone on. So if you guys have a question, a comment, something you'd like us to talk about, a subject you'd like us to, reach today, I don't know. Right now, we're just starting with some weird laws that Amber's found around the world.
I mean, something a little lighter because, why not have a little fun with it?
Yes.
So
Cheers.
this is the last one on this page anyways. In Canada, in a small town called Nova Scotia, it's illegal to
I wanna go there.
build a snowman taller than 30 inches without a permit.
Wow.
What the heck?
Why?
Right?
Poor kids.
I like tall men, snowmen.
Snowman.
Tall snowman.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that say on the bottom? It says, these laws might seem strange and some of them might not be strictly enforced or might have been updated, but they have been part of the legal framework in these countries at some point. So it doesn't necessarily mean that that's going on right now.
It was like in 1820.
Right. Well, they all sound like shit that except for the one in Japan where they're going to measure you. They all sound like shit that could really go on.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, you never know. So in Samoa, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday. It should be illegal everywhere. While forgetting a loved one's birthday might not result in a legal penalty in most places, in Samoa, it's considered a criminal offense. Like, motherfucker, you're going to jail. You don't remember my birthday?
See, but this also makes me explains a lot. Like, do you know any Samoan people?
I do.
I mean, I grew up in San Jose. There was a lot of Samoans.
Don't you feel like they're the husband and wives are very close?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Not that other husband, but I feel like the Samoan people that I know, like, the man really respects his wife.
So I don't know all that. My niece, she's part Samoan, so I don't know where like her dad and the dynamic. Yeah.
definitely.
Wait, why did you skip that one?
Because we already did that one. It was on the other one.
Okay.
Okay, and we already
Nope,
did
we did that
Singapore,
one.
Victoria,
Did that one.
Australia. So the last one, in the city of Ebola, Italy, is illegal to walk a dog during certain hours of the day, specifically from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This law was enacted to prevent dogs from barking and disturbing residents during their afternoon rest.
That makes sense.
Yes, because in Italy,
Shit closes down from 2 to 4.
100%.
Closes down.
Yeah, they have their own
Wow.
siesta.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, can we get that during the work week?
Right?
Right?
It is. No, it's every day.
No, I
Is
mean,
that
but like
so
it
wonderful?
here.
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah.
United States.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you've traveled. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
You've traveled to these places. Like, what's so crazy is America. We're so caught up in money, and this, and that. They don't care about that shit.
No, they're not. Not in other
They're
places.
only just trying to like earn a living.
Right.
And, like they don't need like the biggest.
I
the
feel
best,
like
and
in
the
other
houses
countries, it's the betterment of the citizens.
Yeah.
They want the citizens, like the free healthcare. There's a
Definitely.
lot of countries that have free healthcare.
Hi, Raina.
Hi, Raina.
Hi, okay, so I want to say hi. Hi, Raina. Is she here?
So see, it's showing me
Hi.
who's joined. Who's
Oh
joining.
yes.
Did it show you who's left?
I can't see that because it's blocking
they
my
said peace out.
screen
They said peace
recorder.
out.
It's okay. I don't care.
I don't
This
care
is
either.
new.
This is
We're
so
trying
great. I
to
love this.
do something different.
Right.
And it's been nice going live.
Yes.
And people can chime in for a second or, see what's going on and what's behind the scenes.
And I feel really close to you guys right now. Literally.
Air hug.
No, you guys.
Oh.
I need to be over more. I think. Yeah.
We could. Okay,
yes.
Hold, please.
Squish.
Hold, please. Yeah.
All right, there. Okay.
Okay.
So
Now we're better.
I
And then
wish,
we have-
I wish people saw how I concocted this with duct tape.
The phone is literally being held by duct tape right now. This
Oh
is
my God.
hilarious. I'll have to take a picture of that. and-
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can post it.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's funny.
So, we're waiting for some questions, but in the meantime, I
Yeah.
think Nikki,
Okay.
you have
You
some
want me to
questions.
start with something
Oh, yeah,
out of this?
these are fun.
So we have these decks of cards. This one is a relationship debate. Okay, are you ready? This is a good one. Your partner has yet to post you on social media, but posts about their job, their dog, and their family. Would this bother you? Explain. I just had this conversation
How
with my
long
friend
are you
last
guys
night.
partners for?
Yes.
That's the
Are
big
we married
difference.
at this point?
Well, it doesn't say, but at what point would it bother you?
I don't
If you're
think
together like a month, are you bothered?
No.
Okay. If you're together 3 months, are you bothered?
At 3 months.
I mean, I should be
want-
on your story at least.
Yeah, at 3
My
at
snap.
3 month mark.
3
It's
months.
a good mark. Yeah.
Okay.
If you make it past the 90 days, you might be in like Flynn.
Usually my tipsy state, I'm already snapping with you.
Right.
Date 3.
I mean, dating
Mine
is
just don't make
hard.
it that far.
There's like so many
God.
lines.
I've done
that's
it day 1, but Jesus, who's counting?
I mean, dating in general is hard these days because everybody's like, oh, is this really going to work? Is it not going to work? Should I post you? And then, people are like, oh my God, I'm in love. And hey, I just went through that, right? Like,
Right.
Lesson learned. I will not post anybody.
No, and then people will be like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, is this your new guy? Oh my God, you get 1,000,001 questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, it's just a friend. Or the next day, the hungover.
That is why I do not do that shit. I do not do. The only person you're going to see on my page, a man, I think, besides my like guy friends that people know are my friends because they see me at work with them, is my ex-husband, and that was 10 years ago.
Well, the only men you're going to see on my page from this point forward is my friends.
Or your dog.
Or my dogs.
Oh yeah,
My
Roger.
kids. Although my kids don't like to be like pictures taken anymore these days, it seems like.
Wow,
Oh, cringe,
it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that we answered that. So for me, I think I would be upset. It would be like, I think it would have to be like 6 months, because I just don't know. I don't. Yeah, 6 months.
That's a long time.
I know it is,
out.
but if they make it that long, they might make it. The full 2 years, which is my contract.
Your contract is 2 years.
A 2-year contract. Fuck.
Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a 2-year contract girl.
Well, I think your marriage has lasted 2 years.
That my marriage has lasted 2 years.
Oh God, I'm not a slow burn girl. I figured that out. I'm like turn 'em and burn 'em, and then when I meet you, married for life. Like that's how it goes with me. It's weird.
Woman, you cannot say married for life.
Yeah.
For their lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. What about her first husband?
No, but I mean, like we're still so entangled, Bob
Right.
and I. Like we made it 13 years.
You're saying they're part of your life for the rest of your
Yeah,
life.
and it's like I don't know. Like he proposed 6 weeks after we met.
That is insane.
6 weeks, married 4 months later, made it 13 years, and we're still cool AF. And then I was single, met Ken, 3rd date, moved in, 8 months later proposed, 8 months later married, 8 years later he passed. That's weird, the 8 thing's weird.
The 8s. You
Yeah.
should look that up to see.
Crazy 8s.
All right.
Yeah.
Pick a card.
All right.
Pick a card, Misty.
Any card. Any
Pick
card.
a card, any card. Oh, I got another good one.
I'm just going to go.
There's another pile, but it's over there.
Okay.
Were you raised in a single or 2-parent home? Fuck.
Single.
Let's get deep. What the hell?
Single mom raised me. Obviously, my grandparents helped me while she went through college, but I think it's made me a good person. It made me very close to my grandparents, so
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
Okay.
And I see why my parents are not together.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I have a great stepmom, so
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect.
What about you guys?
Okay.
Married, single, married, single, married, single. My mom was married 3 times.
Married. Oh, but you stayed with your mom. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah,
You're
dude.
off.
My dad was a piece of shit.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you had the absent father. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Not around at all, or
My father, when I got married to my first husband, I called him to see if he would walk me down the aisle because I was going to have this big traditional wedding. We were at a church. I did it. And you know what he said to me? He goes, your mom was married in high school. And I said, yeah, I know. And he goes, I think that's your dad. And I'm like, fucking do the math, motherfucker. Do you think that's my dad really? Do you think
What?
my mom carried a baby for fucking 2.5 years?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad,
God.
he was a
This
piece
has
of shit.
Used us.
Yeah.
We're learning about Nikki,
He was an asshole.
your favorite bartender
Yeah.
right now.
Hey, everybody has a fucking story, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody has a
Nobody
fucking
is
story.
perfect at all.
Yeah.
He had a whole separate family though. He had a whole separate family, and then met my mom.
Okay.
Had 2 babies with my mom. They put one up for adoption. I stayed. Then he married another lady who he ended up living with for the rest of his life, but had kids with her. But my half brothers and sisters who are older than me, when he passed away, my brother reached out to me. He's like, "Don't be sad. You didn't miss shit.
Well, you also have the sister,
I have
right?
a full sister.
That-
Same mother, same father.
And you had contact with her.
We had a little bit of contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
And what about you?
Well, I didn't really know my real dad. And so I was with my mom. And then she met my stepdad when I was five-ish. They got married when I was 7. Had my brother. And then my mom passed away when I was 13. But she got sick when I was 10. So when she got sick, my family moved me with my great aunt. So my great aunt raised me,
Yes.
which I love because she had this old traditional values instilled in her.
Yes.
But I didn't have them. Wasn't raised by mom.
See,
and dad.
we were both raised by our aunt, basically, because
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time with my aunt because, like your mom, my mom had cancer. So I spent summers there. And, like, you know, when we lived in Oklahoma and we came back here to, like, my mom was trying to finalize shit. You know what I mean? Like, she reached out to my dad and she's like, I'm going to die. I want you to not try and fuck with Nicolette. I want you to let her live with Mary Lynn, which is my aunt, Tia. And he told her, I didn't know this till later in life. He said, I don't even know that she's my daughter. And I guess when my mom came back in the house, her and Tia were standing in the window watching him drive off. And my Tia said, what happened? And my mom said, well, once an asshole, always an asshole. Don't worry. He's not going to try and do anything with Nicolette. And my name is Nicolette, in case you guys don't know. And anyone who knows me on social media, it's Nicolette. So that's what my aunt calls me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That is crazy.
yeah.
You're not in the camera.
I'm not in the camera.
So there wasn't even like a fight.
It's like moving.
There
I
wasn't
know. I
like,
feel like it's moving.
it's the
It's
tape
moving.
probably.
It's the tape.
It's the tape.
It's
It's probably
getting
slipping down.
lost.
We're going to be like, hey, hello. We'll be broadcasting live from under the table in 10 minutes.
So the good thing about screen recording this
Yeah.
though is because we are recording at the same time is we can upload the screen record to our audio.
It's a little behind, huh?
It
Yeah,
is a
there's
little,
I'm see a little. Yeah, it's a little drag.
but that's all right. We're gonna mesh it together. However,
Okay.
we gotta do that.
Well, I'll
so
scoot over a little bit.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? Rewind back to being raised by like your aunt,
Yeah.
my aunt. So what's
Did your aunt have kids?
She did. She
Okay.
had a grown daughter.
My aunt didn't have any kids.
And she, okay.
Yeah.
And there was a little conflict there because she was an only child and that was her mom.
Right.
But interesting is my mom died of AIDS. So it was a
Oh, see, now why did I think your mom died of cancer? But I feel like
1988.
I remember you saying that.
and my mom died in 80. My mom died in 87. But
that was so new.
right,
It
and
was
I
so new.
feel like it was kind of probably the same. You saw the same thing. You know what I mean? A deterioration of her whole self.
Well, what's crazy, so they put her up on a high floor. I don't even know what floor it was because I was so young. I was 13.
They were
My
probably worried
brother-
she was going to give it to other people.
Well, yeah, they didn't know. So she was
Yeah,
at
in the
St.
80s.
Agnes, and the last time I got to see my mom, she was in a bubble.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember it was like clear bubble, and so my family, all the doctors, nurses, they said no to me and my brother because I was 13, he was
Yeah.
7, and my family pushed like no, they need to say bye to their mom. They
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to see their mom. So we go up I remember the elevator. I remember walking. My mom was in the bubble. And it
Was
like,
she cognizant? Did she know who you were? Did she, you know what I mean? I'm only
That
asking these
that I
questions
don't
because my
remember,
mom
which is
wasn't.
so weird.
Yeah.
I think I was so traumatized
Yeah.
and shocked.
Yeah.
But what I do remember was I had to put gloves on,
Yeah.
and then I could reach through the plastic and I could touch her. And so my brother was behind me. He was only 7. I don't know if he'd remember, but I know he tries to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it. We need to talk about it.
No,
but
you definitely should.
I know.
Well,
I know.
maybe he needs to talk about it
Yeah.
more than you do.
I know he does. He's
Yeah.
always trying to, and I'm always like, well, why are we talking about this again?
Yeah.
'Cause I pushed it aside for so many years.
Yeah.
But we put our little hands through,
It's like the boy in the bubble.
and she was in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were I think she was just breathing. I think she just had the oxygen thing. I think she was just breathing. But yeah, I mean, that was the last time I saw her, touched her.
But you have no recollection of if she like was coherent to what you were saying or doing because you were so young.
I was
Yeah.
so young. Yeah.
My mom was like, she had brain cancer and she literally thought people were trying to kill her. I would go in the room and she was like, come here. And I would walk over there and she's like, I don't know you, but they're trying to kill me in here. And I'm like, Yeah, that's when I quit seeing her. I had to quit going to the hospital to see her.
Because she was starting to
That's
go.
traumatic.
Yeah, brain cancer eats away at your brain. And then she would be
Yeah.
like, come here. And I'd come over there and she'd be like, give me your hand. And I'd give her my hand. And she would literally spit all the pills out from the day. She was storing them under her tongue.
Oh my God.
And she's like, I'm not taking these. They're killing me. And I'm just like, okay. Wait, she was already dying. So like I told my aunt, I told my stepdad, it's like at that point, what are you going to do? Keep shoving pills down someone who doesn't
Right.
want them?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And that's sad stuff.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, I know,
next.
I said, really? This card? Really? Let's make a better card. Hold on. Okay, one more time. And then we're going let's wrap it up after this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is a fun one. Besides love,
Money.
what
Oh.
what does a relationship need to be successful?
Oh.
Loyalty, respect,
Communication,
friendship.
trust.
Definitely. If I can't trust you, I ain't gonna be with
Right.
you.
And if you can't communicate, I can't trust you. So,
Absolutely.
Humor, make me
oh
laugh.
yes. I
yeah.
do like that too.
I need to laugh, baby.
I need to laugh, but I also I need all those other things too. So maybe that's why I'm so fucking single.
You need a lot of boxes checked.
You gotta be funny. You gotta be trustworthy. You gotta be able to talk to me. And I'm sapiosexual?
Sapiosexual.
About the mind.
Yes. I like a
Mentally
smart man.
Stimulate.
Yeah. If
my
you start talking to me
mind.
and you're stupid, I'm like, then I just start saying shit to see how stupid you are.
Kind of like I have a date with my blow dryer in the bathtub.
So my friend, I'm going to just throw her out there. Her name is Julia. She wants to come on our show. And I want to let her come on our show.
Everybody wants to come on our show.
I know.
We're popular.
I want to let her come on because she's a 55-year-old single lady who's dating and she's fucking hilarious. And she was
gotta
supposed
come.
to meet this guy tonight. And he's like, oh, I've got all of a sudden he's like, oh, I've got this, and this I got to do. And I have these clients I got to meet. And she's like, oh, okay. She goes, well, Friday night I have to give my daughter's cat a bath. And Saturday night, she goes, I'm going to be in the jacuzzi with the blow dryer. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. And then he goes, oh, okay, well, if you can work it out, Saturday works best for me.
Like, did you read the message?
And I'm just
sir?
reading it going, did this motherfucker even read what she said?
Nope.
She said she has to bathe a cat, and then the next night she's taking a bath with a blow dryer guy.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah,
You know, some men just don't listen.
they don't.
They don't.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Shift.
I feel like I'm on like a ride.
The duct
We
tape
are.
is failing us.
It was great though while it lasted.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's wrap this up. It's been fun for our first Small
This has
Town
been
Big
so
Mouse
much
podcast.
fun. Okay. Everybody, platforms, like, subscribe.
Yes.
Let's go.
Definitely.
So I'll say I do the TikTok. So if you guys want to get on TikTok, follow us, like, subscribe, share it, like ask questions on there. We love that.
I do the Facebook, so don't be afraid. DM me personally if you know me. I definitely keep everything top secret.
I don't. I name names.
I don't name
No.
drop.
We call people different names, by the way. So if you have a question and you want like our input, just say anonymous or call
Yes.
you a nickname.
And I want
we got you.
The
We
only
got you.
reason I mentioned Julia is because she actually wants to come on the show. So her name will be, you know what I mean? She will have her name.
So does my friend Tony G. Hey, Tony. So we're gonna have him hopefully on April 8th, and he's gonna be super fun because we've had a lot of people say, "What about a guy? You need a guy." So we're gonna have
And
our
Tony
first-
was on some dumb show on like VH1.
and he's got a huge following with his handyman shit
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Did you know he was on some like Rock of Love or fucking...
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. He wasn't on Rock of Love because he wasn't trying to date Brett Michael, but he was on the one where like the chick had her own show. He was on one of those
I
fucking
don't
shows.
know.
Oh, he was.
Who knows?
He was.
This character.
He is a character.
Well, to everybody that has joined, thank you. Don't
Thank
be a
you.
stranger, and thank you for your support.
Roger
We-
that.
Roger that.
Roger that.